Tell you what, we'll see if this deck looks like it has any sort of legs to start with, and then if it looks like it might be vaguely too competitive, we're putting Drakari Defender in. Let Drakari Defender great again. Oh, I can't save that card. And I've tried to save some pretty tragic cards and some pretty tragic ideas. Marabi, I feel like Marabi almost nearly looks like a card. And you say that +3 damage on Tunnel Trog, easy. Ugh, it's so bad. Early game stuff. Do we keep the Mana Tide? Against control it's quality, against aggro it's terror. We'll assume it's aggro. So that's Screaming aggro. Very rare you see Flame Imp in controller decks, so we're thinking it's got to be aggro. In which case, hopefully he plays something with 2 health that is not Prince Keleseth, to which we then dome as second weapon charging and love life. Wabang. Wabang. Probably playing as Giants as early as about turn 5, if we get another Overload card in the mix. Forgot how good that guy was. Jade Lightning, why are you not on curve? Make him do work. It's fine, don't mind that at all. What's his play next turn? Jade Lightning, so might as well play that now. Wabang, 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 wabang. Again, how heavily overloaded do we go? I could potentially throw some more overloady synergy cards in. Irrelevant. Why is this card run at these ranks? Everybody thinks it's class at these ranks. Oh, the synergies are real, so that has to die because it's terrifying. Value trades for days, put everything on 2 health so it doesn't just get defiled. Next turn play this guy, knock off 3 mana for these guys, curve out quality. Again, look at difference though, with like a turn 1 Tunnel Trog that gets buffed like 2 or 3 attack. It then ties the whole deck together. Is that like Totem Golems, Mech Overload worthwhile? Just good tempo overloaded cards, just make it all seem decent. Oh, the synergies. That is 100% a discard card he wanted to discard. Deal with us. Not off chance you deal with us, then I'll throw an 8/8 at your next turn. So, like, this is looking broadly like a deck because everything we play is like an half decent tempo play. Like, Feral Spirit is not a good card. You're paying 4 mana for 2 OK 2-drops worth of minion. I suppose the fact you can get them. In fact, is it 5 mana? Isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's 5 mana for like 4 mana's worth of taunts. You play Drakari Defender, and it's a 2/8, which is like 4 mana's worth of stats that you're paying like 6 for. 5, yeah. I'll show you how bad a card this is. Again, it's easiest card in the world to evaluate because you look at Feral Spirit and you're like, ooh, Feral Spirit is not a bad card. You're paying an extra mana for 2 less attack, 2 more defense, and on 1 body, so it just gets shut down by any of a million different things. Priest can Potion of Madness it. Potion of Madness in a fire and just kill you like turn 4. Quality. So it can get stole by Cabal Shadow Priest. It gets completely cleaned out by Shadow Word Pain, as opposed to like Feral Spirit, which only gets half cleaned out by a Shadow Word Pain. This is where it gets absolutely destroyed. You don't want Snow Fury's early doors. You want to pick them up in mid game. Lightning Bolt answers Northshire Cleric pretty nice. That's the thought process there. But yeah, ideally pick up Snow Fury Giant like turn 5, turn 6, and you're just like decent. I'll get amongst that. So every time I see this card, I'm going to get very, very upset. It's just so bad. It's like painfully bad. Shadow Word Pain. It's good though, because if you Shadow Word Pains it, you can't Shadow Word Pain as 2/8. The dream. Ah, Shadow Word Pain. Why? Why are you a card? Just... its stat line does not make sense. I hope you literally told me to run this card just so you could hear me like rant about how bad a card it is for an hour, because that's what you're going to hear.
Tonight, a tale of long lost worlds. I dream of
We also can't beat Big Priest, because Big Priest has got out too quick for us. It is the king of the Taz Dingoes. Don't have any of the cards that your deck makes work so well. But yeah, as I was saying, the big advantage of a card like this with Overload is you get your stats down early. You cheat the mana curve in much the same way Druid does with innovates and stuff. The difference being, with Shaman, Overload is quite an aggressive thing, and the only way you can make Overload work is like an aggressive 4 mana 7/7 hype. It's not as good as a 4 mana 4/12 though, with at the end of your turn add a dream to your hand. So if I do this and then double lightning bolt, I can kill it. Come on! Flame Tone. This is where we believe that he doesn't have another way to get a Ysera out on board, and we can then establish, and we can then win. And if you think a 4 mana 7/7 is good, Marco is buddy, you have not seen a 3 mana 2/8. I need to get rid of this card from this deck. It hurts me to look at it. I can't. Why? Look at the synergies though. So, Shadow Word Death. Like, legitimately probably the worst card in the game. I saw a thread on Hearthstone for that earlier. Again, I don't know if you bother with Hearthstone. You may not bother with Hearthstone. I spend half my life on there looking at stupid forums. You'll report me to Blizzard if I remove the card. I can't do it to myself, mate. I'm gonna have to get rid. Little does he know we can play a 3 mana 2/8. But yeah, it's just so bad, so bad. But anyway, as I was saying, saw a thread about the worst card in the game. Saw some really interesting candidates. People say like Millhouse Mana Storm, Wisp. What is your worst card in the game? But my worst card in game was like, that's another reason. Is it bad if you're struggling? Just it's absolutely trash. But yeah, I'm thinking about, hey old Ulster, how you doing? Good to see you. Magma Rage, you think? See, Agman, I can't speak. But, Agman Ranger, we're getting a lot more hate than Magma Ranger. Because again, for the same thing, it's got that aggressive stat line that in some fringe situations makes it half decent. You can see a world in which... Why? Why would you not bring Barnes back? Can't win that match. Turn 4 Barnes turns out pretty good.